Not sure what to make about this on the ground report on the economy. See, the best thing about my business is I talk to people from all over the country and all kinds of different lines of work. It's actually construction, HVAC, paving, blue collar jobs, engineers, doctors. Got a lot of pharmacists for some reason. It's weird that pharmacists. I've got a lot of pharmacists, a lot of engineers, a lot of pharmacists, but a lot of skilled labor folks as well, who have ascended to management positions. Anyway, so this guy just talked today is in a blue collar line of work. Says he's seeing a jump in applications for the work they do. On top of that, he's seeing a slowdown in the orders for the jobs they do. Isn't that interesting? Because we're talking about, how, basically, Guatemalan immigrants come here and kick ass and take names and just work hard. And it's harder and harder to find, people in Americans to do the work. I completely agree. And, you have to agree with that. But then we start to think, he said on top of that, but I am lately seeing a bunch more. So basically the qualified applicant pool for kind of skilled labor is shrinking just because there aren't enough, again, as I said yesterday, young men with a skill set to do the job who aren't, don't have problems in their past, drugs and stuff like that. So the shrinking pool, and yet the demand is still pretty high, and thus it's harder and harder to find good people. You're competing with warehouse employees who, pay $20 to $25 an hour. Anyway, so it's interesting. So we're talking about that. But then he said, but the interesting thing is lately I'm seeing an uptick in applicants. Simultaneously, I'm seeing a slowdown in job requests. Now, I don't know what to make of that. An uptick in applicants means more people wanting to do these jobs, probably because like some of the stimulus money and all that has gone away. Unemployment has gone away. One thing I could think, or maybe they went and worked in a warehouse and the warehouse life sucks. So they're like, yeah, I want to do something else. Because warehouse jobs are tough, dude. I'm telling you right now. That's not an easy, I don't care if it's Amazon. I don't care who it is. Those jobs are freaking tough, man. Not for the faint of heart. But now he's saying because the price of the inputs of the jobs he does have gone up quite a bit, because of the price of energy and whatnot, that he's getting less and less job bids. So increased employment competition, less employment opportunity, i.e. because layoffs, but also top of that, the job market is the number of contracts he's seeing are not the way it was just a few months ago. What does that mean for the economy? Well, obviously, I don't know. I don't know if it's sustained. I don't know what's going on. I just find it interesting. That tells me that the job market is starting to solidify in terms of getting more and more. I think that it sounds like it could be the days of no one working is starting to go behind us because people are running out of money, frankly, because the people in the labor market are running out of money. But with that said, the price and they can't afford, frankly, the goods that they're used to because the inflation, because of high cost of energy. So they're jumping back in the market because the cost of goods are going up. So the labor force is increasing, which is going to be bad for employment numbers soon, I would think. But on top of that, the number of jobs that you can do are going down because of the high cost of goods. Just for example, the price of oil. Let's just say the price of oil goes up to $100 a barrel. I'm just literally use that for example. Well, oil is used for a number of things. So the price of oil goes up. Plastics go up, asphalt goes up, you name it. The price of goods go up, which means it's more expensive to do a job. So people who say, well, I am also having to pay more expense for other things as well. I think I'm not going to do that job because I can't afford it because the price of inputs are so high. Well, the people who before are saying, yeah, I'm getting by, but now they're like, ooh, I'm not getting by so much anymore because the price of inputs are so high in terms of my day-to-day cost of living. I better go get a job. Well, now there's less jobs to do because the inputs are going so high. There's less jobs to bid on, and there's more employees coming down the pipe. I mean, I'm just mumbling here, rambling. I get it, but it's just as interesting to me. The economy is so doggone fragile, man. It's fragile. It's so doggone. The idea that you can run an economy on top down is just so absurd. It's even worse than arrogant. It's so devious. This is why socialism can never work. Because economic output is based on the individual actions, the millions of people who choose so many different choices. Like, I'm going to get some donuts right now, all right? Now, would I get donuts in 2 months from now if my dollar bill can't stretch as far? No. So that's an individual choice, right? I like donuts. I'm not going to lie to you. Big fan, long time, first time. I'm going to go get some donuts. I'm not going to get a coffee because I can make my own for a hell of a lot cheaper. That's an individual choice right there. You see what I'm saying? The individual choices of individuals make thousands of times a day are what determine an economy. Not Paul Samuelson, Nobel Prize in economics, not Joseph Stalin, not socialist Pelosi. It's what you do. That's economy. It's a bottom up. It's an economic output. Anyway, I just rambling here. I just find it incredibly interesting how anyone can make a prediction about what that means, because you just don't know. Just thought I'd share that with you. Pretty cool. What are you guys seeing out there? You guys seeing an uptick in employment, job applications coming if you're in, managing people? You guys seeing a downtick in job, bids that your, requests for proposals and stuff? RFPs? Let me know. Thanks now.